yogis, what's up? My name is Kristen. Welcome to my channel and welcome to class. This is yoga for an anxious mind. So we're going to be getting out of our heads, doing a little breath work, and just getting into the body with some really gentle movement, and hopefully we'll soothe any anxious thoughts or any stressors that you have going on in your mind today. So with that said, go ahead and roll out your yoga mat, and we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position. Feel free to close down your eyes if that feels safe for you. And then rest your hands in your lap. Let's turn the palms to face down just to feel really grounded here. Anchor down through your hips. Feel the places where your body connects to the surface beneath you. Allow your belly to soften. Allow your chest to be proud as your shoulders relax down away from your ears. And sitting up nice and tall as if there was a string attached to the top of your head, gently pulling you upward, growing your spine just a little bit longer. And then I want you to take one of your hands, place it on top of your heart. Take your other hand, place it on top of your belly. And as you start to notice your breath here, just getting a sense for the rise of your inhales beneath your palms and the fall of your exhales. Allowing your awareness to travel with your breath. So noticing each inhale all the way up to the very top of the breath. And then each exhale all the way to the very bottom of the breath. Getting curious about your breath today. What is the quality like? What is the texture like? How's the depth of your breath? And if it is shallow and choppy, could we start to lengthen it out and smooth it out? Let it become nice and steady. And then beginning to notice the length of your inhales and notice the length of your exhales as they relate to each other. Notice if one is longer than the other and see if you can start to bring them into balance. So that if you were to count your breath and you breathed in for a 5 count, then you would also breathe out for that 5 count. Letting this breath calm your nervous system. And letting this breath just be your anchor for your practice today. Be your anchor, your tether to the present moment. So that we don't have to worry about what happened before this. We won't worry about what happens after this. We'll just let ourselves be right here, right now. In the body and in the breath. After your next exhale, go ahead and release your hands back down to your lap. Gently flutter open your eyes. And then with your next inhalation, reach your arms up overhead. Take a big stretch here, letting the palms of your hands connect. As you exhale now, drawing your hands to heart center. Beginning here in gratitude. Gratitude for this breath, gratitude for this body, and for this practice that helps. Physically, it helps mentally, helps emotionally. When you are ready, I want you to go ahead and come onto your hands and knees, making your way into a tabletop. Bringing your shoulders over your wrists, all your fingers are gonna spread nice and wide, and keeping a soft bend in your elbows here. Hips stack over your knees. And we'll just flow through some cat-cows here. As you breathe in, dropping your belly down, lifting your heart, allowing your chest to expand between your shoulders. And then as you breathe out, letting your spine round, dropping your head here, maybe even tucking your chin to your chest. Again, inhaling to drop your belly down. Lift your heart, let it shine. And then exhale as you round. One more time, taking a breath in, drop your belly, lift your heart. This time as you exhale, press your hips back to your heels, child's pose. So you can keep your knees together where they are, about hips distance, or you might choose to take your knees out nice and wide. And then just take a little bit of a sway here as you settle in. Rock your shoulders side to side, rock your hips side to side. Gently starting to earth down towards your mat. And as your forehead lands, maybe you also rock your head side to side. Just massaging out any tension in the forehead. See if you can relax your jaw. And when you're ready, let yourself become really still here. Let your hips melt back and down towards your heels. Let your shoulders relax, your elbows relax, your hands and your fingers. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Just again, following the inhales all the way to the top. Exhales all the way to the bottom. Taking 3 more breaths here. Inhales fill you up. Exhales, release. Maybe even imagining that you could just breathe in and acknowledge any of those worries or tensions or stressors or anxieties you may have. And then as you breathe out, you just let them go. Just as you let the breath go. One more time here, breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. And then from here, go ahead and rock your way back up onto your hands and your knees. And we'll come into a downward facing dog, bringing your feet now to about hips width distance. Lifting your hips up and back. And we're going to be really gentle with this down dog. You can even keep like a deep bend in your knees if that feels good. Maybe adding in some free movement here that might serve you. Stretching out anything that needs to be stretched out. Kind of wiggling out any energy that needs to be released. And then from here, walking your feet just about halfway up the mat and your hands back towards the feet. Coming into a ragdoll pose. And again, just being really gentle with it. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Let your upper body just hang over your legs. These inversions have a really calming effect on the body and mind. I'm just letting ourselves hang upside down here for a minute. Continuing to feel rooted here, grounding down through the soles of your feet. But then maybe finding a little sway side to side. If you'd like, you can bind your arms, taking hold of opposite elbows. Just taking a few more breaths. Totally relaxing your head, releasing any tension through the back of the neck. Letting any stress roll right off of your shoulders and be absorbed down into the earth. Take one more breath in here. One more breath out. And then keeping a soft bend in the knees. Letting your arms hang now. Start to come all the way up to standing nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last, and then we'll lift those shoulders up, back, and down. Nice. With your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, taking a full body stretch. And as you exhale, bring your hands back behind you, interlacing your fingers, softening back into your knees and folding forward over your legs. Taking a shoulder rinse here. Getting upside down again. Let the head be heavy. And just send your breath into any physical tension that you might experience here. Beautiful. Take one more breath in. One more breath out, releasing your hands down to the ground. And then walking yourself back out, maybe through one more down dog, and then coming all the way down onto hands and knees, and then eventually all the way down onto your belly. We'll take a really gentle, heart-opening back bend here. Propping yourself up onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. So I want you to relax your feet, relax your legs, relax your glutes. And find a position that's comfortable for your neck with your head. So you can drop your head down, you can look up, you can keep it a little more neutral. You could also invite in a little movement, just rocking your head side to side, easing out any tension in the neck muscles. And we'll breathe for 3. For 2. For 1. And this time as you exhale, gently release all the way down. You can rest your head on the tops of your hands if you would like, and just take a moment here. Maybe bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then go ahead and rest your legs back down and just feel the earth beneath your body, allowing yourself to just feel really supported here, really secure, really connected. And then start to come over onto your back. So you can just roll straight over, leaving your head at the same end of your yoga mat. And just scooch yourself back. Once you get there, bringing both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, just wrapping yourself in loving kindness, in comfort, in grace, in peace. From here, coming into a happy baby pose. So sending the soles of your feet up towards the sky. You can take your hands to the backs of your thighs. We're not warm through the hips necessarily from this class. So taking the outer edges of your feet may feel like a big reach right now. So if that doesn't work for you, do something else that serves you better. And just find that gentle hip opening stretch here as you pull down on your feet or on your legs. Try to press your low back down into the mat. Press the backs of your shoulders down into the mat. Maybe take a few rocks side to side here. You can be playful with it in your happy baby. And then go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. And we'll finish in a Supta Baddha Konasana, lowering the outer edges of the feet down to the ground and letting the knees come out to the sides. If that is not available to you or just does not feel good in your body in any way, you can obviously do something different. But you can bring your feet flat to the floor would be a nice option. You can stretch your legs out, coming into a Shavasana, whatever works best for you here. And then if you liked having that hold with one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, maybe you take that. Or just let your arms rest down by your sides, either palms face down or palms face up. And we'll finish here with a little more focus on the breath, practicing a box breath together. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. We'll inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and then hold for a count of 4. So go ahead and empty out of any air. And then inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds just like that. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let that breath go. Trust your body to breathe itself. Recognizing that for the miracle that is. Right? You don't have to do anything extra or special. You don't even have to pay attention to your breath to breathe. Your body just does it for you. And then reach down, bring your knees together, plant your feet flat. Maybe rock your knees side to side a few times. And then go ahead and extend your legs long. Reach your arms back behind your head. Take a big inhale. Exhale out the mouth and just relax your body. So feel free to stay here and take a little Shavasana if you would like. If you're ready to come out, go ahead and make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Just coming right back to where we started. Then we'll bring our hands into heart center, closing our time together here with a heart and mind of gratitude. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat today and for letting me have the honor of guiding you through your practice. Know that the light and the love in me sees and honors the light and the love in you. Namaste.